nhớ trong giấy trong nhà chỉ cái tên nước trà nó giờ lúc xa lên đồ nó tìm nên cái plau xong hóa phá cầu xa của giờ bỏ đi va còn đó là tao của cho bên một sai cái open house lòn tờ mong ở khai dễ khó chờ khởi cánh cử thêm mong tầng mong tù nhớ trong hậu lúc sáng mình là số tao nó ít lúc xong từ nó chỉ là mua open house ít nung trầu cho nhà cho gì theo cho tên mình tụi mình nhiều tôi sai mong tầng mong tù mong cánh cử hay tiền giờ dùng đi trả tiền.
Welcome. I'm Peter Ratcliffe, the co-founder and co-executive director here of the Eastside Freedom Library. There are restrooms downstairs if you need to use the restroom, and we want to encourage you to look at the mural in the staircase that was painted by Jerry Gang about a year and a half ago. We're very fortunate to have his work here. From the very beginning here at the Eastside Freedom Library, we've had a partnership with the Hmong Archives and Marlon Heiss and where's Yufeng? Yes, Yufeng, there he is. And we're just so happy to have the Hmong Archives here. It is important to us that scholars and students will use the Hmong Archives. We want younger generations of Hmong Americans to know the story of their history, but we also want other Americans, African Americans, Latinos, people of other backgrounds to know the stories of Hmong people and what brought Hmong people here and to our community. So we were particularly excited when Nancy came to town and proposed to create the project that you're going to learn about tonight, because it's a way for people all around the world to learn the wonderful materials that are here in the Hmong Archives, and then they will come and do research here. So we are honored that you are here, and we appreciate your interest, and I'm going to turn things over to Song Fang, who is on the board of the Hmong Archives and has been a big help to us here at the Eastside Freedom Library. So.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Eastside Freedom Library and the Hmong Archives. Thank you very much for coming out tonight. We are honored to have you and your family join us this evening. My name is Song. The Hmong way is called Tong Nancy Ba. And so to pronounce in English say song, but in Hmong it's Tong. I am the CEO of the Hmong Archives, and it is always my passion to be involved in the Hmong community as well as giving back to the Hmong community. And so when I was introduced about Hmong Archives from Dr. Brian Shaw last year about the Hmong Archives and its mission for the Hmong Archives, I was really excited. And that's how I got involved with the Hmong Archives. I became a board member. And then shortly after that, I became the CEO. And so, a little bit about myself. I have always been very passionate about Hmong culture. I have always been very passionate about preserving the Hmong culture and Hmong history. And that's one of the main reasons why I got involved with the Hmong Archive. On top of that, besides my story, I would like to have the board come up here so they can introduce themselves and tell a little bit about their story and why they're involved in the Hmong Archive.
All right, well, my name is Ku Zhang. A bit about myself. I'm a graduate of Hamilton University, majored in anthropology, so that's my background. One of my fascination is studying about culture, particularly I like history. So it was kind of a blend of both. And I got involved with the archives because a friend of mine, also at the time, I was taking a course at the museum. So a friend of mine introduced me to the archive and told me about what the archive was about. So I got involved and I met Marlon. We talked, and so I started volunteering for the archive, doing some work that were related to anything that could be related to. So I I got involved that way, and I've been kind of helping out with volunteer work, been wanting to work that way for ever since. And so that's how I got involved, but that's also been my background.
Hello everyone, my name is Xeev. I am currently the co-chair of the archive. I was one of the co-founders of the archive back in 1998-99. Before that, 1995, I started the first and still the only Hmong bookstore from ABC. So a couple of years after starting the bookstore, many people come to the bookstore and so pleased with the collections, but they want to borrow books, and we say, no, you can borrow here, you have to purchase them, then it belongs to you. So at that time, because some people keep asking whether there's a Hmong library that can borrow books, so the idea of starting a collection center began. At that time, I know Marlin, probably 1992, 93, I know Marlin, and he works at the History Center. And I visited him at the History Center. I saw him collecting Hmong materials, housing ball, bandao, etc. So also at that time, 1994, I was intern at the History Center to identify what has been collected at the History Center. So with the idea of knowing that the History Center only collects things pertaining or related to the state of Minnesota. So our vision is to expand collecting beyond what is being collected at the History Center. So Marlin and I and maybe other people whom I already forgot, we decided we should start on archive and collecting for things that disappeared in the community. So I'm been serving the board since 1999 and still on the board maybe until I don't know when. But with that, I'm going to Marlin to know more about the history of the archive. I often call him the king of the archive. I used to be the prince, but they could replace me to be the prince of the archive. And Marlin still remains to be the king of the archive.
Marlin Heiss. I am from Western Minnesota, and I studied Norwegian and German at the University of Minnesota. And later, I started working at Minnesota Historical Society, and that's where I met, back in the corner is the black and white picture of Tsev Khaws, who really became the inspiration for me to get involved with Hmong people. And so many times we talked about it, but we never did anything at conferences. Hmong have no country, they have no publishing houses, they have no language council, they don't have national institutions, and so nobody is collecting Hmong stuff. But when we got together at Hmong conferences, there'd always be 3 or 4 people who would say, got to start collecting that stuff. And then you came to Minnesota Historical in '94, I believe also, and that's when the real inspiration began to finally do paperwork, the drudgery that it all is about. And well, I would say, just a minute, can you hold up your hands? I retired in '98, and I would say when I retired was when Yuping also had brought us together to decide if we really wanted to start such an organization. And because I had free time, I would say the devil finds work for people who've got nothing better to do. So I think of Yuping as really, a big inspiration, because of him, we have really begun to collect things. And I would say, because of Nancy, we might begin to do it the right way pretty soon. And all I would think of is, it's a lot of work, but you always meet a few people, and you always find a lot of strange and interesting things that keep you going. Yeah. And then we will say, Brian.
Oh, my name is Brian Zhang. I want to thank you for those who found Hmong. I really appreciate it. I was a professor teaching multicultural ethnic study at Minnesota State University in Mankato, and taught there for 6 years. I was born in Thailand, but coming here, my family threw a lot of things away, right? And knowing Marlon and everyone else, I said, you know what, this is important documentation. My family airline ticket, the ID, photos, and I gave everything to the Hmong archives, and I hope that someday my sibling will use that. And guess what? Someday, when my sibling then applied to become a U.S. citizen when Donald Trump became president, they need documentation that you're a refugee. And that's where we get the information from the archives. But the most important thing is, being faculty in higher education, I see a lot of Hmong students that coming in, they lose their language. They don't know who they are. And how can you pursue and be part of you if you don't really know who you are? And that's got me involved with the Hmong archive. I went to the Hmong National Development Conference. I met Marlon, one of the workshop. Marlon told me about the Hmong archives. And I said, well, this is quite interesting. I can volunteer. I can donate what I have, what my family have, things that I've done. And as a student organization advisor, I donate a lot of things from Southwest State. I'm glad that we have Southwest State students here. Then we became faculty in Mankato and donate a lot of things that students done at the college to Hmong archives. So for each of you, make sure you check with Marlon. We might have something about you. The important thing about Hmong archives is to preserve who we are. I changed my name to American name because of the system. But the most important piece is don't forget who you are. And I always thought life is not what you see and what you hear, but what you create. If you don't create anything for you, what about the younger generation? Do they gonna know who they are? So it is always important that we create something here. Thank you for Peter and Beth. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I would not be where I am. I would not even complete my doctorate degree without these folks and Peter and Beth for their great support. They see the younger generation like us. They see that we can be the future for the community. They support us. They help us preserve the culture. So from the bottom of my heart, as a Hmong scholar, researcher, I want to say thank you.
This is what our collections look like downstairs. Everything's stored in archival boxes on shelving units, which is a common practice. So I decided to bring in my museum study skills into a preservation organization run by folks who are Greek but have no museum background. So we decided that with the collections having digitized, I needed to sort through everything to figure out what we have in the first place. So everything, as you can see, we're stored in 13 different categories, and we narrowed it down to 5 broader categories. So we have textiles, plastic, papers, food, and miscellaneous objects, wood, and surrounding glass, for what we categorize objects as. So for my main focus, because I have a big interest in fund out, I focus on fund outs of the objects, which is what I worked on for the past 5 years. So you may ask, what are you doing? What is digitizing something? What are you doing? So what I've heard all night from people who have spoken about is it's important to preserve your culture. It's important to preserve your culture, but who's doing it? So you're looking at who's doing it. That's me. So digitization is creating a digital form of the collection that can be processed by a computer. Basically meaning taking pictures of something, putting it on the internet. Preservation means protection of cultural property to minimize loss and deterioration. So over time, items become deteriorated or damaged. So preservation is just an effort to put forth to preserve those objects from further damage. Conservation is the preservation of cultural property for future use. So after you preserve these objects, then you want to think about, well, what can we do with it for future purposes? So I went through, digitized the collection, preserve it, meaning objects that were damaged or needed to be quarantined or placed in other areas or never moved in original boxes or rehoused. And conservation, what are we doing now? So this is the third step. So right now we are creating an online exhibition, and it's going to be used for today and onwards. So here's a little bit of what I do on a daily basis for the last 5 weeks. I start off with taking an object out of the box. So here I'm working with one of the Mondo objects, and I just measure it. I do a condition report, write a description of what the object is it in fair, good, poor, excellent condition, and then I take a photo of each piece, and then I process all that information. So it's first written down, then it's put onto a Google spreadsheet, which I created, so we're cataloging the objects on. So we separate it by, there's a picture link, so there's a photo link to every object, so that minimizes the handling of an object. now you can just click on a photo and you know what it looked like instead of having to go through boxes and source through all the objects. We have the session number. Each object is its own unique session number. And then these are just miscellaneous information for a description, what box it's in, the condition it's in, condition notes, and whatnot. So that's step 1, 2, and 3. And then after that, you go online. So I've been working on that, and the reason why I want to go online is because it allows public access to see the collection. So now people who, for instance, I'm from California, I probably won't come back to Minnesota for another while. So having a collection online means that I can just type in the search engine and it'll come up. There's no need for me to physically come into the space if I don't have to. It allows audience to engage in research and dialogue. So what we promote here at the library is research and education. So it allows for folks to use these objects online to further their research, but also it allows transparencies for people to know that if we don't know much about our collection and you happen to know more, you can come in and tell us about the information. Or maybe you knew someone who made the collection or made the object, because most of the objects are from Minnesota and it's based in Minnesota. And it creates greater exposure for the organization. People now know who these are. They can get the ones that will be out in our collection. And it's a continued conversation and celebration of all culture. So the preservation topic we were talking about, we are still doing it. Keep happening. Now we're going to take a look at what the online exhibition looks like. So this is the home page, but I'm going to go ahead and click on it. So if you all have your phone, you can do it with me too. So if you have your phone, you happen to have access to the internet. You can open your mobile device and type in hmongarchives.org in your Google bar, search bar. This is what should come up. On your phone, if we click on menu, then it'll show collections, and we split it up into 4 different categories. So you click on collections, and you can also do this from home too, but since you're all on your phone, you can do it with me. So this homepage tells you a little bit about the collection that we have. And then if you click on the down bar, all the photos of our objects that I have digitized so far will come up. We also have dolls and figurines in our collection.
Can you click on the individual image and make it bigger? Aha. For those of us who are challenged by
This is one of the objects in our collection, and we happen to have many of these dolls. And so what I included with each photo is the dimensions and the sizes of each piece, and then the accession number. So if this helps with like museums or other organizations who wants to borrow a specific artwork or anything, now they know what size it is and they know the session number, so they can contact us to let us know if they can somehow borrow it or use it for anything for. There are some household items, some purses, some Christmas stockings, oven mitts. And then we also have a collection of textile goods. So I was only able to feature 180 items online. It's still going to be a work in progress. While my time here, I was able to catalog over 400 objects. So we do have a collection of 180,000 objects. So I didn't even touch 1% of the objects. And so this is going to be an ongoing work and presentation-wise. For the future, I've left Marlon and Brian a very detailed list of how to do this for those who want to come in and don't have the same experience. But it's going to be an ongoing thing. It's not going to happen overnight. 5 weeks was only able to go through 400 objects, so imagine how long it would take to digitize the whole collection. But I'm excited for Hmong archives to have their objects online, and hopefully you all will utilize this as well.
Phía sĩ vị thì có thể là sponsor Hmong archive nó cấp bố từ trực chứng bộ đi
ที่เขาจะแจ้งกันนะมองแค่วิธีเขาเราหมด preserve เราตัวไปจะเก่งขึ้นนะวิธีที่มีอยู่มองว่าอยู่ที่ไทยได้ตัวจะไปปอต่อแต่ปอลงดูอยู่ไทยที่ที่มีการอยู่ชุกเขาอยู่จ่อตั้งตัวอยู่ชุกเขาอยู่ปลอมอยู่ที่ชั่วโมงละนึกเขาอยู่แล้วนอกูที่ดีไซน์แต่ตัวสปอนเซอร์ไม่ป้าโจแล้วจ่อเขาเลยนะ
ก็ปสแต่ไปจ่อมองจ่อลาลวยอยู่จุดตัวซึ่งอ่ะ
อยากbây giờ mua cho mua bình sứ của tôi là lúa nhất thì mình cả nó yêu tộc sơn gà nữa yêu mua oli cuối từ lâu thì biết mua yêu mua lúc chuyện gì mua lúc cho ba lúc cho yêu cứ tao nhiều là yêu tao ba nhiều nữa em là từ cứ tao là từ mua là lúa lom một lần bao đầu một lần đó còn này sẽ cái lúa yêu mua bình sứ cứ của tao là lúa yêu tao ba đầu lúc mua archive nữa em nhớ anh dùng yêu cứ tao sẽ đầy đủ ba đầu lúc community thì nữa
English
English? Oh, because most archives is very important for the younger generation. It helps to preserve our cultures, our histories, as well as maybe our language too in the future. So the next generation, they don't know the language or they don't know about our history, they can come here and look at our Hmong archives. Right now, especially we have the online Hmong archives. It's great for the youth, the younger generation, to just come and help themselves learn. If they don't know themselves, it helps to remind their identity, the history where they came from. So it's good for the Hmong community too. So
I'm excited to be a part of Hmong archives to help them preserve the Hmong culture. Being a Hmong person myself, it's been really imperative to have the Hmong culture thrive and be preserved. So today I gave a presentation on Panao, the art of storytelling, about my internship here and what I've been doing with Hmong archives and helping preserve the Hmong culture.
Nên chỗ này ít công nghiệp gì cái team mong rất là thực chế nó bây giờ đặc biệt là mà mong nói tôi để nó tôi còn tôi support mong archive na mong archive na vậy có cái tập về chỗ rồi tập về mong luôn này là tập đây mong luôn chỉ trong luôn với chỉ trong em mong cũng kỹ về cái cái chạy chơi tập về giống tôi mình tàu chơi với một cái tập đây nó thì sẽ tôi nó tôi cũng mong tôi support mua lúc xí hơi tại cho ba mua lại nữa mà
the other you say something
Oh, no.
Okay.
Don't forget that you know more of the job of our sponsor more archives here. More archives is something that we truly believe in, and I think it's a great resource for big young Hmong cho họ tiệp bình thường bây giờ đứng thầy đồ này mong họ chỉ bảo cho big Hmong li kiến cử theo big Hmong cái gì cái lô big cho ba là thế mà thì bây cái tiêu chúng chỉ ai tiệp nó thì nó cũng khổ rồi giờ ứng tranh theo cái sản phẩm thì hồi trong đầu bây trong Hmong thì bây giờ ứng tranh của bây giờ nó cần gì biết hay không hay rồi mua đâu dùng thì chúng mình chỉ có gì thì chỉ biết thì lo hoạt động thì liệu có tới trong cái hay thì nhưng mà nói trong share thì chỉ có lúc chạy ba thời gian ba sponsor
bây giờ cứ lúc xưa thì là lúc nào bé mua chỗ lên đầu tụi tôi còn bé không muốn archive cái bé mua bé cho nó là tôi xài chân cái lợi tôi sponsor bé lúc nào rồi thì bé sao cả nếu mua sponsor chỉ theo như kiểu tôi xài chân cái lợi người bao người như trời mua la đồ lo trên đó lợi dân người xã sponsor bé nó muốn archive nó bé chuyển chạy to cho nên rồi có ba bé cho họ bé nó muốn archive nó bé everything bé ôn như volunteer thế nào so bé xã thọ nơi trời mua lan đùa tôi muốn sponsor bé tôi muốn ba chân cả bé muốn tăng tư lợi bé muốn cắn cử đó cho họ lấy xây đi làm library như vậy thì nếu muốn tăng tư xã sponsor bé nó muốn archive nó là nên của tao thôi là của như từ món archive sử dụng nhớ cho họ đi xây đi làm library nhớ này nó của tôi sẽ tung cha trâu bé tuổi bé chua trâu nên của tôi là của hay tiếng này sản sponsor tiếng đại số là bé chỉ chạy tỏ thì nên sẽ cho tung thầy chân dây rồi nên chịu la lụa cho bé cho mong nhớ cho họ rất community đó cho luôn luôn tròn trái là nó như tiếng này sản sponsor mong archive nó là nên của tôi là của tôi khi tiếng này sản sponsor bé là xin cho bé trong sẽ chạy tỏ này vì hay tiếng bé mong cánh cử như vậy là chạy trắng giờ là một khi cho bé mình tự mình nhỏ cho nhà tận đây cho chỉ mẹ chỉ tao báo cho bé hãy nên mong khó chân thế khó chỗ là chỉ báo vì hay là tôi như đấy cho mình cả đó giờ là chỉ báo đã chỉ là nên nó một cần tận mình cả sẽ là chỉ báo cho bé mong cánh cử nhà lý trà nên đỡ bé theo lý mong là khai thì ít khó để bé xài để chỉnh trắng bé theo lý là một khởi thế là mùa charter bé mong tăng tu cho thế cho là cho họ lúc Eastside Freedom Library nó cho số đại tốt sai.
Cô luôn bé hoa ở từ Ryan, cô yêu ít tung bộ nó họ luôn họ khai sự có họ nó lấy locate the Eastside Freedom Library. Cô yêu từ professor thì họ yêu từ researcher and họ dân cho tung thay đổi là sao cái thông mong tê hỗ trợ nó history. We have everything in here. Bé mua handbook, một trong museum, một trong art, anything about Hmong people. Bé mua nhất thì mong archives. Ý cho niệm gì là họ muốn là cho các sĩ rồi là cái xe tên là nó đầu tiên là bé mua cho họ nói cái gì thế. Họ ý cho niệm gì thầu lại cho nhau họ biết này là cho nhau họ biết này là sao các sĩ muốn lo nè. Hay là hay là tôi thấy trong mình Canada là chỉ khởi lên các sĩ là bé mua nhau họ nói cái gì. Cho từ sao cái trong Hmong history nè. Tôi thì nó bé mua cho nhà họ nó bắt đầu cho scholar cho researcher sao trong Hmong cái sao cho thì bé cho chúng tôi thì tôi là tôi sẽ thấy là tôi thấy tôi là cho experience. Bé mua nhau họ nói cái gì ha. Nên thì sao bố cho chị tôi contact được bé lúc họ cái bé collect and preserve everything about Hmong people. Chủ yếu Hmong xin là chỗ có lưu giờ cái Hmong sẽ chị đã chỉ đây các sĩ là đã đang tự lại đây đua lại bé những khởi tí gì họ nói chuyện đâu có bé một đầu có luôn bé tí gì có giá bé xóa này cho mình nhỏ là thì bao giờ bé dân từ có họ dân từ bé họ Hmong bé chồng Hmong bé Hải Hmong họ dân từ kia một đầu gì này cũng bắt vào một đầu bé cho đi rồi thì cũng là bé một là tới đó thì xin nó họ non ấy bé sao cả cho nên cho từ to sẽ bé lúc một cái thì ý sai phải là sinh nhật thì sinh hoạt nó
lúc nào mà vậy nó bé mua open house và lúc Hmong archives á Hmong archives nó mới phải chơi cờ tăng tu để này bọn nó có thể nó phần đầu giờ đỡ nhất trong nó xứ bé cho không bị già chẳng cứ trong ga trong nó mà ít dùng từ bé mua và lúc open house mà ít rộng cho và trong năm bây giờ cho đủ và nó gì nó để chờ sự tôi sai cái sự bao tiền Hmong archives là bé cái ở đó chi bé cờ đó chi mua đó chi là để có sự tên này tên gì hắn đào bao nó có xong mà Hmong tê không tê tăng tu nhờ đào rồi nhờ đua rồi nhờ mua vị rồi phần đau rồi tê lúc có tại địa rồi ở trên để còn cả tôi biết khởi trên và lỡ tu và bộ phận trên đó nó có cho plom một cái nhau qua xe xong cái giá tận đây
ít trong nhật cái tên là họ nên họ bỏ tao là nó Hmong archive cái khi thì open house là cho chơi nó là bên mà sử dụng